Hello survivors and welcome back to Vegas Our Reality. In today's video we're going to be doing a double legendary ascension. And usually this is about the time where I shout out my favorite comment from my last video, but as I'm sure you guys well know, I haven't posted in about 2 weeks. And it's not because I'm getting bored of making videos or I don't like making them anymore. It's just I've been going through a really tough time in my personal life. My uncle, who's lived with me for about 18 years, recently passed away, and that was so hard to deal with. And then my mother got diagnosed with something medically recently, and it's just been hard, guys. I hope you guys can understand. Those that have reached out to me, I appreciate you guys. Lockdown, Mama Deadhead, Trolley Poly, GBZ, all you guys, because going through stuff alone kind of sucks. And I really appreciate those of you guys that reach out to me and make sure I was okay. Especially you, Trolley. You seem to always be there when I'm going through a tough time and always checking up on me. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. But yeah, guys, I should be back uploading relatively regularly depending on what's going on in the game. And it's going to start with this video. So thank you again for listening to what I had to say. And thank you again for staying with me even though I hadn't uploaded in a while. I'm back now and I'm better than ever, so let's get this started. So we got 2 legendary ascensions here. So usually how this works is I'm going to give you some clues and then I'll give you guys some time to guess before I do the big reveal. And then hopefully you guys don't cheat and you guys comment beforehand, but if you cheat, oh well, who's ever going to know, right? So if you guys have been following my videos for a while, you might have an idea who they are, but one is a fast character and one is a tough character. Both good defensive tunes. One has a really good defensive leader skill and the other has a really good defensive specialist skill. So if you guys have any clue who they are, I'll give you a few seconds now to have a couple guesses or something. Who do you think it is? Last chance to try to guess before I reveal it. And the 2 tunes are Eris and Garrett. So we're going to do Eris first and then we're going to do Garrett and then we're going to take a look at them legendary wise and then build teams with them to see what we can do. Alright, so let's do Eris first. So I have a ton of Benedicts, so I'm going to have more than enough fodder for both Ascensions. No need to worry about anything like that. Alright, so Eris, welcome to the squad. Welcome to the legendary world. It's about time. Thank you. I'll take that. I love her weapon, by the way. Can I just say I love her weapon? And now it's Garrett's turn. Where are my Benedicts at? You guys see I have a ton of Benedicts. I don't know how I've been saving them for so long without trying to use them for level up tournaments, but I've done it. All right, Garrett. Finally, too. Another good defensive leader. All right, so instead of going to my roster because these tunes are their basic level, I'm going to go to the Ascension Tower and then go look at their max stats because that's what they will be eventually, right? They're going to be maxed out. They're not going to be tier 1, level 1, tier 2, level 1, you know, stuff like that. So I'm going to find them real quick and then I'll be right back with you guys. All right, so here's Garrett. His Adrenaline Rush, Tormenting Shots, 10 out of 10, 76 AP, which is the norm for legendary characters. Deal 275 damage and taunt for 1 turn to up to 3 enemies. This character and 1 teammate get plus 25% bonus HP and pain split for 2 turns. Fantastic. I love that Adrenaline Rush is a good defensive Adrenaline Rush. I love taunt Adrenaline Rushes. They're super annoying to deal with. And pain split's always good unless you have like an Aiko or Tyrese going after you. Then you got a problem. So he has taunt as active skill as well. So that's fantastic. I'm loving it. And his leader skill is honestly why I love him so much. All tough and fast teammates get plus 40% HP and plus 40% defense. So he allows you to get some variety on your team. And I love that because I have good fast tunes and I have good tough tunes, but it hasn't really been a bridge to gap them together, if you know what I mean. So he doesn't have an attached weapon. So overall, let's just look at his stats. 1549 attack, 1729 defense, and 1548 HP. So overall, his stats are actually really good. They're well-rounded. He doesn't really have a super weakness or anything like that. So I really love this tune. I can't wait to get him maxed out. His role as a tank, so that should tell you how good of a defensive tune he is. When he's maxed out, he's going to be my defensive leader. I have Carl as well, but I honestly think I would have a better team if I threw Garrett out there because I have good, tough, and fast tunes. So yeah, let's take a look at Eris, who, thanks to Garrett's leader skill, can be on my defensive team with him. So I'm going to find Eris, and then I will talk to you guys then. All right, there's Eris. So let's look at her stats first. 1527 attack, 1668 defense, and 1641 HP. So overall, her stats are more well-rounded than Garrett's. They're definitely higher. So she is a really good defensive tune. She is also a tank. So having 2 tanks on a defensive team is always a good thing. Obviously, for obvious reasons, it's going to be hard to take down. And her specialist skill, Hold the Line, makes her that much tougher to take out. For every dead teammate, this specialist receives plus 25% defense and plus 25% attack in addition to any existing attack or defense increases, including prior activations of this skill. So overall, This tune is so well-rounded. It's crazy. I'm so happy I got her. It was either her or Yvette, the one I really, really wanted the most for a defensive team. Her adrenaline rush is paralyzing slices, 85 AP, so it's kind of slow, unfortunately. But I mean, it makes sense because it does a lot of stuff. Deal 325% damage and stun for 1 turn to up to 3 enemies. So you're stunning to up to 3 enemies, and that is ridiculous. This character regains 50% of their max HP and gains 50% bonus HP. So this girl is going to be so hard to take out unless you try to take her out first. And if you can give her an absolute defense weapon, it's going to be so hard to take her out first that her other teammates are going to have their adrenaline rushes built up, and they're going to be ready to hit you as soon as possible. So reflect damage, obviously that's going to be changed to absolute defense, because why would it not be? And then maybe a huge bonus to AP when taking damage, and then 35% defense, I would say. That's probably be the most ideal situation for her weapon. So overall, guys, both of these tunes, I'm super happy with them. I don't know how rare they are, but I don't see them too often. I see Eris more than I see Garrett for sure. And I don't know why, because I really love Garrett as a defensive leader. So I'm going to be running with him as I can. So let's just change Team 6 right here. This was my 5-star only map team. All right, where are these guys at? Let's find them. There's Garrett. So we're going to have Eris there as well. And then we're going to have Zeke there as well for his Guardian ability. And then, okay, so I want to have a heavy hitter on here for sure. So should I have Tyrese and Aiko there, or should I have just one of them and then have like Javier or Maggie step up to the plate there? For now, I'm just going to put Tyrese and Aiko there because I have 2 defensive tanks. I have a guy who's going to be protecting everybody. And then I have 2 heavy hitters that'll do damage because they'll be distracted by the other 3. So honestly, I actually like this team. I think it's well-rounded. So for Garrett, I'm going to give him Impair when being attacked. And then for Eris, obviously, I'm going to have her with absolute defense and stuff like that. For Zeke, obviously a crit weapon. And then I'm going to do the second attack when attacking for Aiko. And then give Tyrese here this weapon that gives a huge bonus to AP when taking damage and a very large bonus to AP when attacking. I think that's the best gun I have for him right now. I'm going to get this Lee's piercing shotgun with an Impair so I can give it to Garrett, and then that way Tyrese can have the other one. But overall, I'm loving this defensive team. I like the way it looks, and I think it'll be a formidable team to deal with. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of this team. You know, I'm always super interested to hear what you guys have to say. So that pretty much does it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't thank you enough for understanding and appreciating the fact that I needed just time to myself to just think about the situations that have been going on in my life. But I'm back now, and I'll be uploading on a regular basis. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please support it by leaving a like down below. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe as well if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you guys can be notified when I post a new video. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the support as always, and I will see you in the next video.